shelf's going to be resting on these 10 series panel retainers that I ordered off tnuts.com. Whew. Like a glove. So after I put the shelf on the panel retainers, I went underneath with a silver Sharpie marker and then marked all the holes that I'm going to be drilling for clearance for the 1/4 20 bolts. So I'm going to drill from this side, the smooth side, not the Hex Ply side. Start small, slowly work it up, and I'm going to flip it over and counter bore it. Alright, I'm super nervous for this last hole here. Let's see how this goes. The rest came out perfect. So guys, lesson learned for me here. When you're drilling through here, again, don't drill from this side. If you're using the hex side, drill from the bottom side, your final hole size. And then when you come around and countersink it, because when I started the drill, it just chipped the heck out of it. So what I'm going to do is I actually have that chip here. So I'm going to go ahead. You're not going to be able to see this anyways, but I'm going to put a little super glue in here. And then there we go. Oh. Not perfect, but much better. The other ones came out great. As long as you drill from this side, not this side. Drill from this side, and then countersink on this side. Very nice. I use this cardboard you see here as a template for the end caps. Alright, what's up guys? So this is kind of my plan here. I'm probably going to do a little push, little latch there, a couple hinges, nice little door here to clear the bed stiffener. Got another nice sized door over here, 13 by 15 and a half. Still going to clear the bed stiffener. I'm going to put an outlet over here. This is going to be the port for the heater. Another little door up here. Probably put like a step 22 bag in there and kind of design it that way. Pretty tight fit back there. I haven't mounted it yet. It's loose, but it's looking pretty good. Almost time to do the bamboo tops. I'm excited for that. So this is kind of my idea with this storage here. I want to be able to pack in 2 of these. These are the Stingray Mini Step 22 boxes. So I'm going to be able to open this, slide these in and out. Latch door. They can fit this way too as well. So I can put maybe 4 in there. And then I got the Step 22 bag over here as well. This is the big one. I think it's 12 by 17. So I can have my door latch open, slide this out. Sorry, it's not mounted yet. Yeah, coming together pretty good. Finished these guys, so this hex ply is 1/4 inch and it fits right in the slot there, just perfect. So done with the insides here, and next is this bulkhead plate just to hide the wiring back here. Got all my electrical over here. Bluetti charger 1, that's what's charging. We got the wires running behind here. I'm just waiting on some spacers, nylon spacers, and then I countersunk. Probably gonna do about an inch bolt back there, mount that. Bluetti over here, got it mounted to the base plate. That's the AC inverter. Got this shelf installed. This is what I used for that shelf. Sink is going to be about here. So back here on these, I'm going to be putting the molly plate back behind. So I'm probably going to end up putting, this is going to be the bench seat here, bamboo. I might put a side table here. And it's looking pretty good coming together here. And then these are kind of my apparatus for these little Blum hinges, European style, for the bamboo tops. I'm gonna have one bamboo top here, open up, another here, one in that corner, and then these just got off the CNC. So there's not gonna be that much of a gap, obviously, but there's an 1/8 inch gap all the way around. I'm gonna put a hinge. I'm gonna be using this style latch. I've got a nice big door here. Got a perfectly snug fit outlet right in there. Got my little port. Got my diesel heater in between my truck. Gonna be running that here. I might have another duct somewhere else, not sure yet, haven't decided. Then up here, I haven't mounted this yet either. This is gonna be another door, just like that. So yeah, plenty of storage, can access. Probably have my diesel heater, a couple water tanks in there. So guys, here's the back side of the panel. So I went in, marked where the 80/20 was, measured exactly 1/2 inch over, popped a hole 1/2 inch, so we're gonna put one here. So I think we're gonna have 5 on this panel, one up top. See this here? This is what happens when you use a jigsaw that it does not have a super fine blade. So when I am cutting with a jigsaw, I cut with the smooth side facing up, and then you get a nice clean side on the back side. But this is because of the blade, so something to keep in mind. So when we're drilling holes on this material, we're also going to be drilling from this side because this stuff chips out like crazy. This laminate, super fragile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it with a tiny bit, and I'm going to keep stepping up the bits until I get to 1/4 inch bit. And then once I get there, I'm going to flip it over, and then we're going to countersink it. So hopefully it doesn't splinter out too bad, and our countersinks will cover up that splinter. This is how I plan on stepping up to that 1/4, so we can avoid that splintering here. So we've got a 5 32nds, 3/16, 7 32nds, and then finally 1/4. Stepping up the bit, final size 1/4. So as you guys can see, this one did end up splintering pretty bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this piece. We're going to countersink it. We'll come back and we're going to glue that piece in that spot. This is why you want to step them up. See, some of them come out pretty good, pretty clean. But like I said, we're going to countersink them. But this one, I don't think it's going to quite make it, unfortunately. So I'm going to take that little piece. This is why this stuff is so frustrating to work with. As we're going to put these little 1/4-20 drop-in nuts in the slot, so we don't have to take everything apart. That's what these are nice. You can get them on Amazon. There we go. We're just getting them in there right now, and then we're gonna put the plate up and we'll have to move these guys around a little bit. What we're gonna do is go in there with each 1/4-20 and lightly, don't tighten them down. We gotta keep them loose till we get them all inside. Hopefully we're all lined up right. We will see. Thankfully, they're all measured correctly and worked out just right. We're just gonna go in, make sure we're on the top here, make sure that we're completely square. So this is a piano style hinge. Originally, I was planning on using these hinges, but it didn't quite work out the way that I wanted to work out. It seemed like there was a little bit more play in there. So when you try to shut the doors, ended up being a little bit too loose. So the gaps just didn't line up as well. So I ended up not opting with this piano style hinge, and I went with a different style hinge, as you guys will see later in the video. These latches, to make these work, I'm using 1/2-inch material. I gotta bend this out to make this work. What I'm doing here, guys, is I'm putting some door stops on. Just going right there, just do 2 easy ones. Probably only need that one, but I want it to lay perfect. So now, guys, we're doing the door stops for the bottom here. So what I'm using is one of these guys. So you can do a door stop this way, or just simply an angle. So we used up here 2 angles, because I can't put something on the back side here because I'm gonna be building the face here, so I can't use that surface. I can't use the surface here either, so I had to do these angle brackets on there. Alright, so this is the progress up to this point. Got driver's side. We've got just installed this outlet, the heat output. We've got this, it's got the USB-C, USB, 2 ports for AC. These I had to bend a little bit to make fit. These latch on the back side of the 80/20 in here. Got a couple door stops, door stop, door stop, door stop, door stop. Overall, looking pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Outlet works. So far, so far.
Wow, nice.
Right? Looking pretty good.
Can I open it?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Cool.
Best part,
Okay.
charger.
Nice.
So here we're changing out the hinges. We decided not to go with those piano hinges. We got some hinges off Amazon here, pretty simple to install. There's an 1/8 inch gap all around from the CNC cutter. So we put 1/8 inch tile spacers in between that gap just so it's nice and square and even. So these are going to be the door slides. This is actually the upper track for the door slide. That's what clicks in there. So you got to hammer these in, or you can use C-clamps, pressure them in. But so again, this is the upper slide. This is going to be the lower slide. And then I got these off 8020.net, and then I had them cut them to my length already. I already measured them. So this is what I'm doing for my door slides. Just got these tracks here installed. These are the lowers. Then we got the uppers installed. These are going to be for the door sides. So I got them all the way down there. They make these upper tracks about 1/4 inch wide, so, or a little bit wider than the bottom, just so you can cut and have a little bit of place so you can run your door in there. So we're going to make that measurement now. We're going to take about 1/4 off from this total measurement just so we can be able to slide our doors in there. We're going to do that now. Alright guys, we're doing those little finger holes here for the sliding doors. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to use this step bit, and I am going to go 3/4 for the diameter, and then I'm going to go from the smooth side through first, then I'm going to flip it, and then I'm going to try to get I'm going to slowly step it up on both sides, keep flipping it so I don't get any blowout on this. So as you can see, this is what happens. So there's a little bit of blowout. So that's why we started from the back side. Now we're going to step this side up because we want this side to look good, obviously. So it should come out pretty good after, because you got a good cutting edge after that spot. So let's give it a go. So I'm going to mark the diameter, which is 7/8, just above 3/4, so I know when I'm to that black mark, I know not to go any further. So yeah, I think that came out pretty good, pretty clean. Both sides there. That's 3/4. Just gonna ball this up here and yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that looks good. Alright guys, so we just got these installed. Turned out really nice. Super stoked on those. Looking good. Alright guys, that wraps up part 2 of the series. In part 3, we'll be wrapping up the build. If you guys have any questions or thoughts on the build, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Stay tuned for part 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. Much love.